So here we have the DC Boss Bishop. This is a full auto guide, just something that can get you the 9K score so that everybody can get all their rewards here. As you can see, I have no mods turned on. Obviously, the more mods you add, the higher your score will be. This is the team that I'm running. The order is important for the most part. Alex and Zhao can be in any order, to be honest. It doesn't matter, but Zhao lead is probably best here. But you needed to deploy into Artie, Yang, Sky, and then Jushiun in that order. Dash and Dorothy can also be swapped around, and Dorothy can probably be replaced. Dash can also be somewhat replaced with another Deathbreaker if you don't have Dash, but she is a farmable character. You can use whatever operator that you want. Obviously, attack speed and crit damage reign supreme in DC for the most part for PvE. You can also run roll advantage, and it'll work here as well. As for gear, I'm running Shadowhall gear on Zhao Lin. This is just basic farmable gear that you can get. Doesn't necessarily matter the set that you run it on. As you see, I'm running Spirit, which Blaze are probably better here. This is anti-striker and anti-ground. You basically want as much anti-striker, anti-ground as you can. Alex doesn't need crazy good stats. As you can see, I'm running a broken set here, which is a whole bunch of anti-ground. She does have an HP set, but it's not necessary as long as you have a decent amount of anti-ground res on her. As you can see, she only has 57%. Also, counter res works here. Since the boss is a counter res and counter damage will work on her. Artie Lana, just to show how easy this run can be, doesn't have any gear on, or at least how low requirement it has. The only gear she has is just an anti-ground res, just to keep her alive, if she takes any damage at all. Yang's running the replica set. The replica set was given to you for free through the task force missions, so you should be able to have it. Tuning it, hopefully you have it tuned by now. If not, that might be something you want to work on. Same thing as Artie with Sky here, just a single line of counter res here. Jushiun has the Antag set, and the same thing with Replica. You should have it. You should have been given it to you for free, so you should be able to run it here. Dash is the same as the others, with just a single line of anti-ground res. Dorothy is running Blaze because that works well with her passive, but she doesn't necessarily need it. And as you can see, she's running anti-defender, which anti-striker would be better. But honestly, any Shadowhall gear would be really good as long as it's anti-striker or anti-ground. Alright, so we're going into this fight here. All units deploy. Yang actually buffs the ship, so if that's something to worry about, which I don't think it is, but you'll notice that the ship's skill silences the boss, so she can't use her skills. And then Jushiun comes out right as she's about to use her skills, which then he'll counter it, protecting your team and your backline, as well as canceling the ulti. And then the ship S2 will sit there and push the boss's skills back, which will give you more time in order to sit there and DPS it down. Now, there is a possibility that the boss will use its skill, which is fine because Jushiun has his counter backup, so that'll protect your team if it goes off. The whole thing here is DPSing her down before she gets a second chance to ulti at you again. And like I said, this is 11k. Obviously, more gear on your characters will do better. An operator will be better as well. Get you a higher score. You can sit here and give it better mods, or higher mods, make it difficult. get a higher score. But the purpose of this guide is, again, just so you can sit here and get the 9K. Get all these rewards here. These rewards are really helpful. I mean, gold bins. Who's going to turn that down? As well as DC currency to buy gear out of the shop. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Hope this helps.